been a long, cold, rainy, extended winter here, and we've had 2 glorious, nice days of high 60s into the 70s, or as we call it here in Boston, spring. And now it's about to get up into the 80s today, 85, 86. So on to another 2 months of unbearable, muggy humidity. Spring has flown by, and I didn't get nearly as much done as I was hoping to. So I figure we'll just go through and do a few updates on the things that I've already shared with you, so you can see where we're at. Gonna make sure everything's good and watered before I hit the road. Do some Memorial Day stuff. And yeah. Okay, so here's Manitoba Maple number 1. I had some unfortunate dieback on this branch here. It actually had a live bud right there, and I think we had a late frost, and this whole branch just died. So now we're just stuck with this, which is fine. And the whole thing is just not showing the kind of vigorous growth that I was hoping for. I'll give you a close-up tour. Yeah, so here's that branch that died back, and there was a bud right in here, and it looked like it was going to push through, and it didn't. I don't know. We'll see what happens there. It's a bummer. Here is Norway Maple number 2, showing really strong growth. And I'd love to know if I could cut back, or if I should cut back, these upper growths to try to encourage this to become more prolific here. I guess the question is it the right time of year to do that? It's actually pretty amazing. You know, I read that the leaves don't reduce on these, but look at this. Wouldn't that be nice? Obviously you don't want that. But all in all, it's super healthy, even though the soil doesn't drain well out of this pot. Motherfucker. The wiring looks fine. I think I've got to take it off soon. Tons of buds everywhere if I wanted them. I'm afraid to cut because I'm not sure if it's the right time of year to do it, but yeah, I mean, and I don't even know if you can see half of what I want to show you here, but I mean, there's just buds on this thing everywhere. It's doing so well. But again, so these are the ones, it's this guy, and this guy, that I'd love to clip back, but I don't want to slow it down. It's doing so well. If somebody could tell me if that's a good idea to do this time of year, I would really appreciate it. Because I'm anxious to do it. Here's my Forsythia over rock. As you can see, this has done really well. Tons of new growth. Yeah, what can I say? I mean, this is... Whoops. I'll give you a close-up. Yeah, I'm pretty psyched about this one, to be honest with you. Here's where we wired. Here, here, some in the back somewhere. There it is. Right here. There's only one thing I want to do to this currently, and I may or may not do it. But that is to, oh God, I can't even show you. I want to get rid of I'm going to snip a couple things off of it, but for now, I mean, yeah, I may just let this thing grow, just work on ramification. Some weird new, Jesus, you know, some weird new shoots popped out, like this guy, in probably an inopportune spot. But other than that, it's fine. It's just fine. It's totally fine. It's just fine. Well, Nigel Saunders himself told me this thing would grow like a weed. And in fact, it absolutely has. And I think I know what I'm going to do with it, just not right now. So here's where I chopped. There's two main branches. This one on this thing. Whackity do. And that one. And whackity do. And it's just shot up. Strong growth from those two branches. It's just trying to be a tree. And I think the long-term plan with this guy, since those branches are just too straight and out of scale, I think I'm just going to chop them all off and keep these size branches here. See how it's got all these like really small caliber branches with leaves on them that come off, like this guy. Much smaller leaves too. God, sorry about the light, I can't. So basically, I don't know, a little sumo style, like that. Maybe. Who knows? I just like that trunk, really. I'm pretty psyched about this, not gonna lie. But yeah, man, that's healthy.